Let's go, baby. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Definitely want to start today with some gratitude, thanking the Lord for the blessings that we receive and thanking Him for another beautiful day. So let's go, people. It's Transformation Thursday. Ready to kick this thing off with some gratitude and really being present today and intentional about how we show up. This message goes out to all those busy dads that are, or busy moms that are constantly investing in their children. See, I made a decision when I was deciding to have children, right? And again, my wife and I were deciding, but I'm thinking for me and what I was thinking in my mind, it was, what would be my greatest contribution to these children? What is it that I've experienced in my life that, one, I failed a lot at and was able to overcome and was able to achieve? What was my greatest gifts? What were some of the biggest ahas and things that I've learned? And do I know what they are? And so I started listing things in my head. And over time, right, I didn't just sit down there and start writing things out. Like, I'm thinking back now, my oldest is 13 now, thinking back 13 years and accumulating all the thoughts and ideas that I've had in regards to my greatest contribution to my children. And so here I am, all right? I'm very busy. I have 2 children, very involved in sports, running around, constantly trying to juggle. And the question came up this morning as my wife and I were talking about, when are we just going to pause? When are we going to just stop taking on so much? My answer to that is when I'm finished. And although it was something that may have caused a little bit of stress and anxiety, I think for me, it's important to understand what my greatest contribution is. Because we can always make excuses on whether we're too busy or we don't have enough time or I'd rather do this, I'd rather do that. Because in the moment, right, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed out, and you're looking for some peace. We've all been there. For me, what's the consequence, right? What's the consequence? Because there's always cause and effects to everything, right? Every decision has a cause and effect. And so if I look at my investment in my children and the life that I've chosen to give them, right, then there's going to be a lot of sacrifice on my end. There's going to be a lot of contribution on my end, and a lot of which is going to show up when I'm the most tired and I'm when I'm most drained and I'm beat up. However, there's going to come a point where my children are going to come back to me, and this is not what I'm looking, this is not what I'm reaching for, right? I don't need them to come back and tell me anything or show me anything. I want to make sure that I gave them everything I possibly could, right? The greatest contribution. And there's going to be a day where I'm going to look and say, I'm so thankful that I went through what I did in the process of making sure I was constantly giving and achieving what it was that I wanted to give them, right? There's a difference between what I want to achieve for myself and what I want to achieve to give them, okay? And so that's where my thought process was this morning as I'm doing this message. I said, you know what? I'm going to speak to those who may be feeling that they don't have enough time for themselves, or they may not have what they want for time right now because they're constantly contributing, constantly giving, right, to their children. And they feel stressed and they feel like, man, I just wish I can just pause. Be careful with that. And the reason why I say that is because I know that there's a consequence and effect to everything, right? There's a cause and effect to everything. And every second that we don't think about that and how we're contributing and how we're showing up will be a second that we'll regret later. Right? Whether you believe in regrets or not, I do truly believe that there's going to be a second in your life where you're like, shoot, I should have done this. And that's just life, right? We're human beings. We're going to do that. And so let today be the message of what you sign up for in regards to contribution to your children. And as a busy dad, right? As a loving husband, as someone who absolutely enjoys giving and supporting and uplifting and being of service to other people, I truly believe that we do need to have a process of structure in what we do. And the first thing is, what do I want to contribute? What is it that I want to invest in my children so that one day I know when I ask the question, did I do all I could? The answer is yes. That's it right there. All right, guys? So let's go, people. Transformation Thursday. I love you guys. Having a wonderful day. Let's go. We got it going, guys. The day, the week, everything is on us. And so be out there and remember that you are special, that you have been called for a very great cause. And it's our job every day to figure out what that is. God bless y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.